to 50 years ago, our next guest debuted the cranky yet always colorful character Mama Harper on the legendary variety show, The Carol Burnett Show. Today, she continues to bring Mama to the masses on stage in Vicki Lawrence and Mama, a two-woman show. I love that. Please welcome TV royalty to our home, Vicki Lawrence.
Welcome, Vicki.
We're all abuzz.
I just want to say neither one of you were born. That's okay.
I was close.
Right.
It was close for me.
It doesn't even matter because we were just saying just how great the writing was and how it has stood the test of time. And that's a testament to how great you were and Carol Burnett was and how great you guys were together. And
She could have a career, actually.
Maybe. I mean,
she's got a future.
The two of you might have a future ahead of you. But I love that you're bringing it to the masses now in your two-woman show, which is
fun.
Hysterical. You start off as yourself, Vicki Lawrence doing your stand-up act, and then Mama takes over.
Yes.
So if you could, for us, take us back to the beginning, because this is such an amazing history of how you and Carol Burnett brought Mama and Eunice together. How did that all happen?
Well, the sketch was written as a one-time sketch by a team, a man and a woman that wrote together on our show. They lovingly wrote a Mama for Carol. When she saw the sketch, she said, I don't think I want to be Mama. I think Eunice speaks to me more. And they were very upset. And then she went to Bob Mackey. She said, do you think we could make Vicki Mama? Well, he'd made me many crazy old ladies by that time. So he said, no, we can make her Mama. Now the writers are doubly upset. Then when we get to rehearsal on Monday morning, she said, listen, kids, I think we have to do this Southern. The first time the writers saw us do it in run-through, they got up and walked out.
Oh, no, why?
Back in the day, it was
Really?
pads and pencils. They threw down their pencils, they threw down their pads, they stormed out of the rehearsal hall. And
It was
they
just
said,
egos.
They said, you've ruined our beautiful sketch. You're
Ruined
going
it?
to offend half the country. We never wanted this to be Southern, and you know, of course, it went on the air the way Carol wanted it.
And it became a classic.
She knew. You guys both knew. Well, 46 years later, Carol Burnett Show is still on television. People are still loving the show. They can't get enough of it. We got a clip of Mama and Eunice. Let's take a look.
One of these days, they're gonna come over here and lock you up.
Oh, lay off of me, will
You ain't
ya?
playing with a full deck, Eunice. I think somebody blew your pilot light out.
That's a new one, Mama.
You wait, there's more, Eunice. You know what? You got splinters in the windmills of your mind. You're playing hockey with a warped puck.
So good. It still makes you laugh even.
so fun
It does,
watching you
because
watch
you know
this.
I didn't do a lot of that trying to crack people up, so.
I mean,
I worked long and hard on coming up
listen.
with ones that I thought would really make her
Did
laugh.
you? I
Those
bet you did. I
zingers.
mean, how did you do it? How did you not break in a scene?
You know, I didn't. It was a lot of years. It was not until Mama came along. And I really felt like I was going to the Harvard School of Comedy in front of America. And I did not really, some of the best comedians in the world. And I just didn't feel that I had earned the right. I know Carol says she used to bite the inside of her cheek really hard.
Yeah.
Like when Tim would take
Right.
off. I think I was almost standing there learning, watching. How is Tim doing this? How is he getting away with it? And
Well, it also made the character that much better because it was.
well, when Mama came along, I became a little bit of a wild child.
You by that time you earned your right for sure.
Mama brought out the wild in me a little
so
bit.
good.
Yeah.
So good. Well, the real reason you are here today is to shed some light on a chronic condition that you have been suffering from recently and to maybe let people out there know that they may not be alone if they're also suffering from this. Tell us what's going on.
Yeah, let's talk really funny now.
Yeah.
Let's talk.
If you can make this funny, you're a wizard.
Hives. Everybody laugh. Hives. Oh, God. Yeah, I was diagnosed 10 years ago. I broke out in hives. I actually woke up with my hands itching one morning, and I went downstairs to my husband. I said, you better buy a lottery ticket, honey, because we're coming into a lot of money tonight. My hands are itching like mad. So we went to our allergist that's, you know, gotten me through raising the kids and everything, so he knows me. He says, almost everybody breaks out in hives at some point in their life. We'll take care of it. You're not going to think about it again. Don't worry about it. We'll do it. No problem. 6 weeks of trying everything that you can think of that you would do for an allergic reaction. Anyway, long story short, 6 weeks in, the doctor says to me one morning, I'm going to diagnose you with CIU. I'm like, okay, what is CIU? He said it's chronic idiopathic urticaria. And I remember laughing. I thought he'd honestly made it up. I had never heard such a mouthful. Chronic means that my hives have now lasted for at least 6 weeks or more. Idiopathic means he cannot tell me why they are happening. And urticaria is the fancy doctor word for hives. I was fortunate that my allergist was familiar with CIU, very familiar, and we were able to get my hives under control. So when I had an opportunity to jump on this beautiful website that I'm here to tell everybody about, ciuandyou.com, I said, yes, I will be the poster child for hives. It's a beautiful website, very smart people. I'm very proud of it. There are some great videos. There's a lot of good downloadable materials that will encourage you to track the hives. Take pictures.
Right.
So when you do finally get to the right allergist that knows about CIU, you can say, hey, this is what happened last week, this is what happened the week before, and then maybe you can get to a diagnosis sooner rather than
You're
later.
helping
Well,
some people.
exactly right.
know?
I mean, so many people out there right now are thanking you
Yeah.
Are
for spreading this
wondering.
information.
I can't
Wondering.
tell you how many times I've done an
Yeah.
interview and somebody will throw their headset off and say, I gotta go call my sister, this is her.
Yeah,
It happens
exactly right.
all the time.
Well,
so.
thank you for that, and we're happy that you're kind of on, you know,
The right
in
track,
control of
yes.
it, on the right track.
Oh, I haven't seen
you're
a
happy.
hive in quite a few years.
Well, there
so
you go. That's great.
Happy to
great
let
news.
people know
You know
that
what, it's-
there are solutions.
And laughter is also the best medicine.
Oh, you must laugh.
You know who would probably be able to turn hives into something
know.
funny is Mama
I think
and Vicky
so.
Now, hi, she
together.
wants nothing to do
That's
with
what
them
I'm saying,
damn hives.
exactly.
No, leave me alone. Don't want to see them.
Do you mind if we go out with one more little clip? We're going to
All
take a
right.
look before we go.
Oh my God. Go
Thank
for
you
it.
so much for being here and sharing this. Take a look at this, everybody.
All right, Chuck. Go ahead. Make my day. Oh, arthritis! I got horrible arthritis in that arm. My Lord, I'm an old woman here.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Miss Harper. Are you okay?
Surprise!
Look out.
It never gets old. It really doesn't. Thank you so much.
Well,
for
it's getting a little old. but-
Well,
never.
no,
We're so
no,
glad
thanks,
to
you
see that
guys.
you're feeling better and you're helping so many people and you're
am.
also continuing to make everyone laugh.
Absolutely.
For more information on Vicki Lawrence and Mama, a two-woman show, go to VickiLawrence.com. And you can also catch Vicki weeknights on reruns of The Carol Burnett Show.